Hi, I'm Sarah Pettick, owner of Bike the Gap. We arrange self-guided bike tours. Today I'm in Hancock, Maryland after riding 60 miles from Cumberland along the C&O Canal Towpath in our last video. We are going to ride another 60 miles today, maybe a little bit more than 60, all the way to Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. I love this section of the trail. There are a lot of old canal structures to stop and take pictures of, some very cute towns to explore, and a really fun variety of terrain as the trail runs through the forest, along the river, and even over the water. These 60 miles can easily be broken up into several days of riding if you like to ride less than 60 miles a day, and you'll still have plenty to see and explore each day. There's much more here than I'm actually going to be able to show you in just a single video, so this is just a brief glimpse of what to expect through the middle part of the towpath. I'm ready to go. I can't wait to get started, so let's go ride. Cool things about the C&O Towpath, what I like to ride on it for, and why I think it is well worth the trip, are all of the great canal structures like you see behind me here that are still along the trail. And in some areas like this, you can see they have, the walls are still there, they're pretty well intact. The bed which held the water is obviously dry. In other sections, everything has completely tumbled away. You wouldn't really know necessarily that you were on a canal towpath unless you were aware. Part of, to me, what makes the C&O Towpath a really unique experience and one worth taking is simply the history of this, of the transportation system here, of the old canal quarters and locks and structures, and it makes for a really fun and interesting trip. The Big Slackwater is a really unique feature of the C&O Towpath. This area was very prone to flooding, which often eroded the trail and actually made it impassable to through riders. So after many years of work by the Park Service, this current concrete trail was opened in 2012, and it allows riders to safely negotiate this section of trail and experience the Potomac River in a way that almost feels like you're riding on water. to the top of that switchback. It's actually really not bad at all. And once we're up here on top of the bridge, we have two choices. We can take the sidewalk path behind me into and cross the river and go to Shepherdstown, West Virginia. And I really recommend that as a stopping point, at least for lunch. There are a lot of shops, a lot of places to eat, and it's a very nice little main street to walk through. We often also have our riders stay either at the Bavarian Inn or the Thomas Shepherd Inn, so it's a really nice overnight as well. For those who like history, you can ride on the road here in the opposite direction for just about 2 miles into Sharpsburg, Maryland, and just outside of town is Antietam National Battlefield. And at Antietam, you can enter with the bike, you can ride through the battlefield with the bike, and it is actually a really good way to see that site, which is pretty large. We are standing in Maryland on the C&O Towpath, and just behind me and across the river actually is Lower Town Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. It's a really unique historic town, and we always encourage our riders to go ahead and lock up their bikes on this side of the trail and then walk across the pedestrian bridge to have lunch or at least explore the town a little bit. We usually break up the mileage on a C&O trip in such a way that Harpers Ferry is actually rarely an overnight stop, but we do provide itineraries that offer plenty of time for a midday break here. And believe it or not, we are about 2/3 done with the towpath. And even though we've seen enough beautiful scenery and amazing trail structures for an entire bike tour, you haven't seen anything yet, I promise. We are going to bike over rehabilitated canal aqueducts, past incredible natural falls, and then directly into the nation's capital. It is really something to see, and I hope someday experience for yourself. I hope you'll finish biking the trail with me in our next video. And if you'd like to have us plan your bike trip on the C&O or on any of the trails that we offer, visit our website to learn more about our self-guided bike tour services.